What's going on, everybody? Today on Cooking for College, I'm going to do a very, very easy, simple chicken dish that you can stretch. Very easy to stretch. And you just take it, you preheat your oven to 350, and you take your chicken, you cut it up into little slivers. I buy a pack of chicken, $3-4 for a whole pack, especially when it's on sale. And you can just cut it all up, trim the fat, cut it up into the little strips, put it in a nice big casserole dish. And you can use just regular water, but I like to have more flavor, so you get some bouillon cubes. They look like this. They're up on the top shelf. They're clear and they have a little blue top, and they're up on the top shelf on the like ramen noodles and stuff like that on that aisle. They're up there. And you just put it in a cup of water, and I put 2 bouillon cubes, lots of flavor, and you just boil it, and you pour that right on top. That'll keep your chicken moist. Pour it right in there. All right. And I'll only do about a cup of water. Don't do any more than that, a little less if you want. And then you just start throwing some seasonings on there. You need some pepper and some salt. Alright, and then we're going to do some garlic. So I put garlic on everything. Garlic, onion powder, garlic powder, onion powder. Some paprika. And a little bit of cayenne pepper just to give it some kick, because I like spice on everything. So just put some cayenne. You don't have to do that if you don't like spicy. And then I've got this stuff. It's Grill Mates. It's a smokehouse. It's basically it smells like honey barbecue, and I like that. So I put that on there. I mean, whatever you want, whatever seasonings you want, you can really do. You can have fun with this. And that's basically how I came up with it. I just got bored one day and just cut up some chicken, threw it in a casserole dish, and started throwing stuff on top. All right, when you get some tin foil. Cover the whole thing in tin foil. Alright, and a good thing about cutting it up into strips beforehand, it's easier, and you can it cooks faster. So if you're like, so you don't have to wait like 30-45 minutes, you throw it in there, it takes like 20 minutes, you pull it out. Alright, so I got my oven preheated. Take your chicken, throw it in there, and the best part about this, when I say you can stretch it, you can take this chicken and you put it on salad with some dressing. You've got a chicken salad. You put it on sandwich. You can do hot sauce and ranch. You got a Cookin chicken, or you can just do a hot sandwich, or you can get some like teriyaki. You have a teriyaki chicken sandwich. Anything you want, you can do anything with this chicken. It'll last. Like this right here will be dinner and lunch for 3 days. All right, so it's been about 15-20 minutes, and you check that chicken. You can pull it out. Watch your eyebrows. Alright, you can pull this out, sit it right here. Alright, turn off your stove. Pull off the tin foil. Woo! Alright, now a good way to make sure that it's done is you want to find the biggest, fattest piece of chicken. Here it is. And just cut it in half. Cut it in half. Yep, not pink. Don't want to eat chicken pink. That's not good. That's bad. You could die. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple things with this. I'm just going to let it sit here and cool for a minute. And then what I'm going to do for Kira, because she's being healthy today, is you get this little frozen bag of veggies from Kroger. And it's spinach. And you just put it on the stove with a little bit of water, and you boil it. And then you let it simmer. And you just dump that in the strainer. I'm dumping it in the strainer right here. Turn that off. Alright, and I'll let that get cool for a second. I'll go ahead and turn this on. Turn my frying pan on. About 6 or 7, get a couple pieces of bread. And what I'm going to do is like a Cookin chicken type thing. You butter each side of the bread like a grilled cheese. And then you lay one piece in there, and you throw hot sauce and ranch. You drizzle that on top. And then you lay a couple pieces of chicken, and then you throw your other piece on top. It'll only take a second. Alright, gotta grab my butter. Alright, while I'm buttering this, everything's cooling down, so I can get this good. Just take me a second. Just one side, you just want to butter one side, just like your grilled cheese. And you can throw cheese on this inside it if you want. You can do teriyaki and hot sauce, do like a spicy teriyaki sandwich. Or you can get like a ginger, sesame seed ginger, and you can do like a sweet and spicy type thing, anything you want. I just want classic ranch and hot sauce. Alrighty. Alright, so I got my 2 pieces of bread buttered. take one of them. Make sure this is hot. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Turn up a little more. Drop it in there. I'm gonna grab a couple pieces of chicken. Just throw it in there. Just like this. Get a fork. Alright. Alright, just like that. Now I'm just gonna take regular hot sauce. And you can roll the chicken in hot sauce if you want it really spicy, or you can get like some wing sauce. That's good. It's a little thicker. And you roll the wings in that. Alright. And then you just get a little bit of ranch. Sprinkle that on top. Just a little drizzle. Okay. You put the other piece of bread on top. Let that sit there like that for a second. Very simple. Alright, now what I'm going to do, here's my plate for that. Now what I'm going to do is just grab a big heaping spoonful of spinach. It's in the strainer. Alright. Throw that. See, just a big thing of spinach right there on my plate. Good. Alright, then I'm just going to take some of this hot sauce, just like collard greens. Very good. That's what you put on collard greens. You just put that right on top. And a little salt, because the spinach is not seasoned in any way, because obviously it's just frozen. Just a little salt, a little pepper, some of that hot sauce, a couple pieces of chicken. Just throw it right there. And I'll throw this chicken in like Alfredo, like with some Alfredo noodles or red sauce noodles or like spaghetti sauce noodles, anything you want. This stuff really does go great with anything. Alright, so like that. Well, that's good. Grab my spatula. Flip my sandwich. Oh yeah. See, now you got the good color on one side. It'll only take, the second side does not take as long as the first side. I've burned many sandwiches. The back side will take half the time as the first side. Alright, so here's Kira's very delicious meal right here. Just spinach with some hot sauce, with some pepper sauce, and the chicken on top. You can see the good seasoning right there on top of the chicken. That's for Kira. Here you are.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Alright, and now my still healthier than fried chicken, but not as healthy as Kira's spinach, little Cookin chicken sandwich. I'll just take it, I'll cut it right in half. And sometimes you want a little more hot sauce, you can put more hot sauce, more ranch, whatever you prefer. But as you can see right here, you got the ranch on one side and the hot sauce in there as well. That's very good. Let that cool for a second and get a big bite. See, and I just made 2 dinners. That is delicious. I just made 2 dinners, and I've still got more than half of the chicken left. Alright, and you just take that. Make sure you turn all your stove tops off. You just take that, put it in a Ziploc or a Tupperware of any kind. You can use this. I'll go ahead and show you. You can get some like thick teriyaki like this. It's like a teriyaki glaze right here. Regular store brand. Some Dijon mustard, or you can get this right here, some Asian sesame seed. You put this on here with some cheese on a hoagie roll or something. It is delicious. It's just like Subway's little sweet teriyaki sub that they do. Very easy. Alright everybody, that was a very simple, easy meal that will stretch for a while, especially when you got a bad week with like 4 tests like I did last week. But that was Cookin for College.